Hello guys, what's up? Welcome to Hooption. NBA stars get paid big money, and some star players use that money to buy some of the most expensive things. In today's video, we're going to talk about some of the craziest purchases NBA players have ever made. But before we jump in, please make sure you press that red subscribe button along with the tiny bell icon to enter into our monthly shoutout giveaway. Just comment down below saying I subscribed, and we will enter you into the giveaway. Danny Granger and his Bat Cave. Out of any of the weird inclusions on this list, this is one of the single weirdest of them all. While he is out of the league and not heard from much anymore, Danny Granger used to be one of the best players in the NBA and was the leader of the Indiana Pacers. So while he was great on the court, the same might not have been able to be said about his interior design skills. Instead of making normal additions and improvements to his home, Granger decided to build a bat cave in his New Mexico home, completely underground and complete with a rotating parking spot for his car. While the plans were on hold a few years back since the lockout, here's hoping Granger got this done. LeBron James's Coconut Grove Mansion. Located in the ultra-upmarket area of Coconut Grove, Miami, Florida, this $9 million mansion is spread over an area of 15,000 square feet. The luxurious mansion has grounds that include 3 fountains, room for 2 60-foot yachts to dock, 6 bedrooms, and 8.5 bathrooms. The mansion features a huge kitchen, impressive and well-equipped laundry room, infinity pool overlooking the bay, large home theater, and a huge wine cellar. The whole complex is surrounded by lush palm trees, sprawling gardens, and security is tight. Antoine Walker's Vehicles. Despite earning more than $100 million in his NBA career, Antoine Walker filed for bankruptcy in 2010. He reportedly had an entourage of dozens of different people that he paid for and a number of different pieces of real estate. However, it was his love of cars that caused him the most damage. While most extremely rich people might want a luxury car or two, Walker took it to the next level. He had nearly 10 expensive vehicles, with the crown jewel being a Maybach, which he paid around $450,000 for. Michael Jordan and his $25 million private jet. Celebrities enjoy their privacy and avoid flying commercial as much as possible. Those who can afford private jets opt for the purchase. Considering Jordan is worth more than $1 billion, he didn't mind spending $25 million for privacy. Jordan opted for a Gulfstream G550. When Gulfstream unveiled the G550, it was expensive, but lack of demand meant that the plane's prices plummeted. More wealthy people are opting for private jets as opposed to flying business. Gulfstream Aerospace, a company based in Savannah, Georgia, builds the Gulfstream G550. DeShawn Stevenson and his personal ATM. Stevenson is most known for his beef with LeBron James. LeBron James totally owned Stevenson's Wizards during the Eastern Conference playoffs, but his Mavericks managed to steal the win from the Heat in the 2011 finals. Stevenson played a minor role in stopping James, yet he celebrated as if he single-handedly contained one of the best players in the league history. The funniest thing about his success was that Stevenson wasn't even on the Mavericks a year later. Instead, he was signed by the Nets. As a member of that team, Stevenson proudly posed in his home with an actual ATM in his kitchen. He paid $3,500 for installing it. It charged a $4.50 transaction fee and was refilled with $20,000 a few times a year. Latrell Sprewell's yacht. During his heyday, Sprewell was one of the best scorers. He also made a ton of cash, but he wasn't without his issues. He had a notorious fight with a coach and retired from the league after he felt insulted by a multi-million-dollar deal, claiming that it wasn't enough to feed his family. His problems followed him into retirement as he couldn't continue to afford to pay for his massive $1.5 million yacht. He stopped paying on it, and it was eventually sold at auction for much less than he bought it for. Sprewell also had a house that got foreclosed, and he likely could have kept it if he hadn't spent so much on a yacht. Scottie Pippen and his private jet. Scottie Pippen is one of the stingiest athletes ever. He signed a long-term contract with the Bulls because of his fear of financial insecurity, and for a long time, he was one of the most underpaid players in the league. Once he got the chance, Pippen decided to earn as much as possible on the Rockets and later on, the Blazers. When Pippen got his money, he decided to spend some of it in the most ridiculous ways. The most significant was splurging on a $3.4 million private jet. He didn't take into account the cost of running the aircraft, let alone maintaining it and storing it. In consequence, his very own aircraft never left the ground. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Which one of these is your personal favorite NBA player, and do you agree with their ridiculous splurges? Which of the items from the list did you like the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. With that being said, we'll see you in the next video.